Hey, hello everyone, how are you all? Okay, I hope you all will be fit and fine and welcome to this engineering mechanics channel. Okay, now today we are going to complete this 13th number of problem, and this problem is based on concurrent coplanar force system. Okay, so we have to find out what is our problem. The resultant of 5 concurrent coplanar forces as shown in figure. We have directly the value of resultant is given, R is equal to 50 Newton. Then find the unknown force F. We have to find out this unknown force F. But before find out the unknown force F, we have to find out this angle theta. Okay. Now we are trying to resolve this. Okay, with this. Now, according to our resultant formula, what is our resultant? R is equal to R is equal to summation of f of x square plus summation of f of y square and root of these both. This is our direct formula to get the resultant, the value of resultant. But the value of resultant has been already given. So we do not require to find out the resultant, but we have to find out the force. Before we have to find out the force, we have to find out the angle theta. Okay. Now we have to resolve this all inclined forces with the same techniques, inclined force resolution technique. Okay, I'm resolving this one by one. Okay, now from this, make a parallel axis with respect to the y and make a parallel axis with respect to the x. Take a point before an arrow. Okay, with respect to the x. Okay, from this point, this 60 Newton of force is going away from the point. Watch carefully. This 60 Newton of force is going away from the point. So the direction of both the forces, horizontal force and vertical force, must be away from the point. Okay, then this. Now we have to use angle. We are using angle with the horizontal axis. This 60 Newton of force is inclined with 30 degree of angle from the x axis. So take cos angle with x axis. If you want to take angle with the vertex, then you have to take cos angle with the vertex. Okay, now 60 cos 30 degree. Now same above 60 sin 30 degree. Now we have to resolve resultant. Okay, take a point before an arrow, make a parallel axis with respect to the y and make a parallel axis with respect to the x. Okay, next, this 50 Newton of resultant is going away from the point, so the direction of both the forces will be away from the point. Okay, so the direction must be same in both of the cases. Okay, now we can break it easily. 50 this resultant is 45 inclined with 45 degree of angle. So okay, so take cos angle with horizontal, cos 45 degree, on now 50 sin 45 degree. Okay, now resolve. Third, take a point before an arrow. You can take point after the arrow, choice is yours. You can take angle with horizontal or you can take angle with vertical, choice is yours. Answer will be same, but your technique should be correct. Okay, now same again, make a parallel axis with respect to the x and with respect to the y. Same, this force F is going away from the point, so direction of both the forces must be away from the point. Okay, so you can choose angle with vertex or you can choose angle with horizontal. So I am taking with horizontal. You can take anything in because angle is not given here. So F cos theta. Here is F sin theta. For find out the value of F, for find out the value of this force, we have to find out first this angle theta. Okay, now next, take a point before the arrow. The regulation technique will be remain same in all the cases. Okay, so make a parallel axis with respect to the y and make a parallel axis with respect to the x. So this 20 Newton of force is going away from the point, so direction of both the forces, vertical force and horizontal force, must be away from the point. So direction will be away from the point. I am taking this angle 50 degree with the horizontal, so we have to take cos with the horizontal. Okay, then 20 cos 50 degree, now 20 sine 50 degree. Okay, now come next, this 40 Newton of force, take a point before an arrow, make a parallel axis with respect to the y and with respect to the x, and the direction of both the forces will be here, always away from the point. And this 40 Newton of force is inclined at 25 degree. So I am taking this 25 degree and I am using angle with the horizontal axis. 40 cos 25 degree and 40 sine 25 degree. Okay. Now come next. Take a point before the arrow. Okay, choice is yours. So I am taking anywhere before the arrow. Make a parallel axis with respect to the x and y. Okay, and the direction of both the forces will be here outward. According to this 50 Newton of force is going away from the point, so direction of both the forces must be away from the point. Okay, then I am using this angle with the horizontal, so I have to take cos angle with the horizontal. Okay, 25 cos 20 degree, next 25 sine 20 degree. Okay, I think we have resolved all these with the inclined force resolution technique. Okay, I am erasing this. This is our 30th number of problem. Now, according to our resultant formula, the summation of f of x and summation of f of y, add of them and the square of them and the root of them. So according to our resultant formula, summation of f of x is already given, means according resultant has been already given. Okay, so summation of f of x means left this value of resultant, summation of these all horizontal forces will be equal to the summation equal to the 50 cos 45 degree, because summation of f of x is already given. So resultant is, according to resultant, summation of f of x is, this is already given, is equal to 50 cos 45 degree, and summation of vertical force has been already given, that is 50 sine 45 degree. Summation of f of y 50 sine 45 degree. These two value has already given according to our resultant. Now we have to summation of all the horizontal forces, and those summation of all the horizontal forces will be equal to the 50 cos 45 degree, because the resultant has been already given. Okay, so summation of f of x, summation of f of x, those forces are going in the right side direction according to the xy plane, take positive, and those forces are going in the leftward direction, take negative according to xy plane. Okay, because x remains plus here, x remains minus here. During the summation of f of y, during the summation of vertical forces, you have to take upward forces must be take positive, and those forces are going in the downward direction, you have to take this negative. So I am using this technique here. Okay, now summation of f of x, we have to use calculator, calci here. Don't worry, calci will be allowed in your exam. Okay, now left resultant. Okay, left these both value of resultant, summation of f of x and summation of y, because the summation of f of x of means summation of all these horizontal forces will be equal to the summation of this, which will be equal to the 50 cos 45 degree, because the resultant has been already given. Okay, so come first, 60 cos 30 degree is going in the right side direction, then you have to take this positive. Summation of f of x is 60 cos 30 degree. I am adding this here, 60 cos 30 degree, I am closing the bracket. Now second second, this is first, this is second is this f cos theta. F cos theta is going in the right side direction, then you have to take this also positive, plus f cos theta. Okay, we cannot add this here, okay, because the value of theta has not been given. Okay, we have to find out this angle first. Okay, now come next, 20 cos 50 degree. 20 cos 50 degree is going in the leftward direction, then you have to take this negative, so minus 20 cos 50 degree. So I am taking minus here, 20 cos 50 degree. Now I am closing the bracket. Next is this, we have to do summation of all the horizontal forces here. I am doing summation of all the horizontal forces here, not vertical force. You cannot include any vertical force. Okay, remember it. 40 cos 25 degree is going in the leftward direction, then you have to take this negative, minus 40 cos 25 degree. I am adding this here with minus 40 cos 25 degree. 40 cos 25 degree. I am closing the bracket. Now next is this 25 cos 20 degree is going in the right side direction, then you have to take this positive, plus 25 cos 20 degree. 25 cos 20 degree. So I am adding this plus 25 cos 20 degree. Your answer is 26.345 Newton. Now we are adding this f cos theta plus our answer is 26.345. 26.345. This summation of all the horizontal forces will be equal to the this value, 50 cos 45 degree. This will be equal to 50 cos 45 degree. So 50 cos 45 degree means 35.355 equal to 35.355 Newton. Okay, now f cos theta will be equal to 35.355 minus this value will be minus 26.345. Our answer is 9.01. F cos theta is equal to 9.01 Newton. This is our equation 1. Okay. Now come to the next. Summation of all the, we have to do summation of all the vertical forces here, and all the vertical forces summation will be equal to the 50 sine 45 degree. Okay, now come next, summation of all the vertical forces. Now first 60 sine 30 degree, summation of all the vertical forces. Upward forces will be take plus and downward forces will be take minus according to xy plane. Okay, now 60 sine 30 degree, we have to take this plus. Now leave resultant, leave the value of resultant. Okay, now come next, f sine theta plus f sine theta. Okay, I'm adding this 60 sine 30 sine 30. I'm closing the bracket. Now we cannot add f sine theta because theta is not given, value of force not given. Okay, now come next. Third, 20 sine 50 degrees going in the upward direction, then you have to take this positive, plus 20 sine 50 degree. I'm adding this plus 20 sine 50 degree, closing the bracket. Now next, 40 sine 25 degree, this force is going in downward direction, then you have to take this negative, minus 40 sine 25 degree. Now I am subtracting this minus 40 sine 25 degree, closing the bracket. Now next, this value 25 sine 20 degrees going in always downward direction, then you have to take this also negative, minus 25 sine 20 degree. So I am subtracting this minus 25 sine 20 degree, sine 20 degree. Our answer is 19.865. So summation of f of y is equal to f sine theta plus 19.865. This value, this equation will be equal to summation of all the vertical forces, because we are doing summation of all the vertical forces here. Okay, so 50 sine 45 degree, 50 sine 45 degree, this will be equal to 50 sine 45 degree 35.355. okay, equal to 35.355. okay, now f sine theta equal to 35 point, oh wait, I am subtracting this directly. This value will be minus here, so 35.355 minus 19.865, our answer is 15.49. okay, so f sine theta is equal to 15.49 Newton. This is our equation number 2. okay, now come to the next. okay, now I am dividing 2 by 1. okay, because in equation number 2 we have a sine theta. If we are dividing it with the cos theta, we will get tangent theta. Then we have to find out the value of angle. So I am dividing 2 by 1, divide 2 by 1. okay, so this is our 2. Now f cos theta is equal to 9.01. divide these both, f will be cancel out here, and sin theta divided by cos theta will be equal to tangent theta. Tangent theta will be equal to 15.49 divided by 9.01, and theta will be equal to tan inverse of 15.49 divided by 9.01. okay, and according to our direct formula for direction, theta is equal to tan inverse of summation of f of y divided by summation of f of x. So we are doing here summation of f of y divided by summation of f of x. Then we have get already the direction of, we are getting the direction of theta. So theta is equal to, I am using inverse formula here, tan inverse 15.49 divided by 9.01. Our answer is 59.81. theta is equal to 59.81 degree. Okay, now this value of theta, we can put this value of theta in equation number 1, or we can also put this value of theta in equation number 2. This choice is yours. So I'm putting in equation number 1. So F, putting in equation number 1. Okay, so F cos, value of theta is 59.81 degree, is equal to 9.01. Okay, now cos 59.81 is equal to cos 59.81 is equal to 0.502, and F will be 9.01. This value will be divided 0.502, and our answer will be 9.01 divided by 0.502. 0.502. Our answer is 17.948 Newton. So value of F is 17.948 Newton. Finally, we have got it, the value of force F is 17.948 Newton. Okay, so according to our problem, we have already find out the value of theta. Theta is equal to 59.81, and already find out the value of F, means force is equal to 17.948 Newton. So our problem has been completed here. So thank you, and thank you very much to watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe if possible, if this video is so helpful for you. Okay.